Hi, this is Luke Robitaille from the LA Kings, and listen to King's Realm. I think they actually do know what they're saying.
Welcome to the Kings Round, presented by the Hockey Podcast Network and DraftKings. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Kings Round Pod and leave us a voicemail or send us a text at 562-317-0087. So since we last got together, both teams were good on the road, and we are tied at 3 games apiece. So we got ourselves a Game 7, boys.
Yo!
Let's do this. I'm Dennis Wilson. That is James Whitlock.
Hey, Justin Williams, you up?
And Jordan Heckman.
You know, I'm seeing a lot of those Justin Williams tweets go out, and I really just want Bruce Boudreau to show up for Game 7 on the other bench.
That'd be the best thing that could possibly happen.
Yeah,
For sure.
for sure.
All right.
Hey, I'm really happy we all got super cute and all wore the same hat for this show.
Oh, these nice violent gentleman lids.
It's like we planned it.
Dig it.
Or something.
Or it's
or-
like you guys wore it and then I was
Or
like,
two of
"Oh,
us just
wear
showed up with
mine."
it. Yeah, and James felt left out.
Gotta be matchy-matchy.
Hey, speaking of being left out, how about being left out of gambling, huh?
Left out gambling on what, you might say? How about DraftKings? Hockey fans, the pursuit for the Stanley Cup is on, and DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the NHL, has an unbelievable offer for most exciting playoffs in sports. New customers can bet just $5 on any team to win and get $150 in free bets no matter what, win or lose. Looking to turn a small bet into a big pay during the playoffs? With DraftKings same-game parlays, you can do just that. Create your own parlay by combining multiple bets like which team will win, how many goals will be scored, and more. It's your shot to an even bigger payout. DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Best of all, you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now, use promo code THPN, and bet $5 on any NHL team in the playoffs to win and get $100 in free bets no matter what. That's code THPN at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the NHL. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details.
Details.
I like how we're live and now my mic stand won't keep my mic in my face.
Details. What
See it
the
just going
details?
limp?
Well,
I'm trying to follow it all the way down.
there's an age joke in there somewhere, but
I was going more for the limp mic
Yeah.
stand that I was trying to keep in my face.
I was going more for your old and you need the blue pills. All right.
It's my mic stand, not me.
Yeah, is that what the kids are called these days?
I was in the pool.
Shrinkage.
It was my mic stand. All right, so we got a good game and a bad game this week, and you know, I'm just gonna say it now. If you would have told me a week and a half ago that we were in Game 7 against the Oilers, I'd be fucking pumped. Obviously, the stipulation of it, you know, being able to close it out in Game 6 to get us to Game 7 makes it a little bit more tough to swallow. But regardless of what happens, don't do it, James. Regardless of what happens tomorrow, I'm happy with how far we came in the playoffs.
Just say it, James. Just get it over
Swallow
with.
came. I mean, we're live, damn it, Darren.
That's what she said.
I totally agree, dude. Like that. I think I said it a few times, even earlier in the year. If they can get a couple of wins in the playoffs, I'd be happy. So to go to a Game 7 against Edmonton, yeah, like very successful season, but it ain't over yet. So
Right, and I'm not saying this like in prelude to us losing this game tomorrow at time of recording. I'm saying is I'm going to be very happy either way. I'm going to be more happy if we win, obviously, and that's the end goal. And you don't play a series to get to Game 7. You play a series to win the series, regardless of what your expectations were prior to the season. I think we've got a good shot. We just got to play our game and go Kings go.
I after
For James Whitlock, Dennis Wilson. I'm just kidding.
I'm Horton Jackman. No. I just after Kane's empty net celly last night.
Yeah,
I want it
part
so much more now.
I think is in response to
Kempe.
Kempe's overtime celly.
Is it?
But there's a lot more to be excited about an overtime celebration than there is about an empty netter
Yeah,
goal. That
absolutely.
great. It's your 7th. I think he's the leading scorer in the playoffs right now. That's great. Get fucked, you're a piece of shit.
Have you seen all the comments like on? I think it was like
Good thing
Bar
we're on
Down to
YouTube
Spit-
right now.
Yeah. On like a Bar Down to Spit and Chicklets when they posted that celly, like all the comments are freaking gold. It's like, is that how many bankruptcies you have? Is that how
Yeah.
much is in your bank account? Like,
I mean, the jokes write themselves. It's getting too easy. It's almost not fun anymore, but it's a lot of fun in the
Oh, yeah,
playoffs.
it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, especially in the playoffs. So,
Yeah.
obviously, it was a little bit more tightly contested game in Game 5 than we, wanted it to be after Game 4. But I do give props to the Kings for taking it into overtime when they were clearly on their heels for a big part of that second half of the third period when the Oilers caught up, and to be able to take it in what it was in mid 20-something seconds in overtime, and they owned that entire overtime. They owned that entire minute and however much it was. That was their overtime.
112.
112.
I think the stat was that Edmonton touched the puck for like 3 seconds
Really.
of that time. It's something stupid low like that.
There was, unless there was some sort of gigantic momentum swing, the Kings weren't losing that overtime. It was just a matter of time, and they did Edmonton a favor by doing it quickly, so they get the fact back on the plane.
The smart thing was to wait out the first line, right? Keep them on the ice long.
But the
enough.
first line was still on the ice because
Mhm.
he beat McDavid, and
Yep.
everyone in freaking Edmonton's freaking out. Like, of course, like McDavid was gassed. That's why he couldn't keep
We
up with
stayed
them.
on the ice, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
But
wasn't
like
their full line.
right. But part of it was, and really the biggest shame for the Oilers wasn't a tired McDavid. It was a trash Duncan Keith.
Or he was gassed too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was, but he looked like his age.
Yeah.
What is it? He's like 73. He's like almost as old as James, right?
Wow. Only 7 minutes, 25 seconds in.
He fought in the Korean War, not World War II. So he's not quite as old.
It's a lot of grace you just gave him, but at least your math is close.
I like history.
It's fun.
So, yeah. And then obviously kind of the opposite of that in this last game, Game 6. We started off obviously down 2-0, came back, clawed up, and then took the lead. Yeah, we did take the lead. I don't know why I'm blanking on what's going on. And then to give it up, and no, we just tied it.
Tied it.
I'm special. And then, but to not be able to close it out. But to be fair, Oilers gonna be tough to beat 3 games in a row.
Yeah. And the Kings are very good at comebacks after losing, so
Yeah, so we'll take
there's
that.
going to be that.
Like Kim Kardashian.
There was.
It's stopping right there.
Mm-hmm. YouTube is for the children.
Is it?
It shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be. Not at all.
Not at all. It's like saying Twitter's for children. It'd be horrible.
No, but I know kids are now getting on Discord, and I'm not too excited about that.
What? What are they
Oh,
doing
yeah.
on Discord?
You know what's funny is I'm the youngest one here, and I'm not even really sure what Discord is.
Yeah, fucking millennials.
I'm not in the loop. So, but I think that's the way it was designed. So good on you.
Good on ya.
All right. So what's it going to take? What's it going to take?
To win Game 7?
Yeah. Was there anything else going on in our world? That's a no.
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 No, it's not. I mean, they threw out it's the worst line name in history, the super line with
Oh,
Draisaitl.
Draisaitl, McDavid.
and McDavid and whoever they decide to pair with them, whether it be Yamamoto or whoever. But
Cassian.
Can it be a line if you keep switching it up?
it's true.
I mean, honestly.
But the line consists of those two players.
Yeah,
Just
the
like
line
that.
is those two.
Just like the team is those two players. I said what I said.
They call that a pair.
Would they play defense now?
It should be
Are they
dynamic duo.
Are
but
they pulling
can't
a
be
Dustin Brown?
line.
I think it's the worst name of a line ever.
I think they're getting lazy.
Right. But anyways, I would imagine because of the success and the pressure they were able to apply with that line, and yes, to be fair, it did open up, opportunities for the other lines as well. They're going to throw that right back at us, and they're going to try and get ahead early and quick, and take us to another 6-goal loss in Game 7. I think that's their game plan, is to get us out of our game of a tight checking game.
Well, that actually they tried to play that game this last time, and not the wide open game, and it actually worked in their favor because the Kings weren't really expecting it.
Yeah.
They played a much different game than they did the game before.
It was definitely a lot cleaner because Nurse got suspended.
Yeah, dick.
Yeah.
Glad he got suspended.
But now everyone's mad at Mikey Anderson.
Why? Because he pulled down Draisaitl?
Because he kind of suplexed Draisaitl, yeah.
Okay. Did anybody see what McDavid did to him? Like,
right, same thing.
The shit's going on. Like
it's going on everywhere, and we are not the people to be worried about.
Yeah, welcome to the playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man. There's a lot of people crying on both sides, and I mean, my point of view, trying to be as objective as possible. Like, I think the Kings have more gripes for the types of calls that go against them than Edmonton does.
Yeah.
Or
the
missed
ones
calls.
or the ones not blatantly not being called. So I don't know.
It's going both ways though, but I think the Kings are faring a bit worse. I mean, this last game was a little bit different, but
we're a little biased, but yeah.
Yeah.
But look how
objective.
But look how close that game was. Like when they just let them play like the game they're supposed to be playing, and it's clean. It's going to be a
cleaner.
Yeah. Again, like you said, it's the playoffs. But yeah, I mean, we thought we might see a little bit of a change in this last game, but so far it's been true. The first team to score the first goal, or the team to score the first goal, wins.
Yep.
So
almost didn't happen, but
almost didn't happen, and I feel like we've been winless on TBS/TNT.
I don't know. I was watching it on Bally's, so
yeah. So
Jaden, check that out.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
If you're watching right now, check it live.
Check it live.
Yeah, we're doing it live.
But if having to listen to Leah Hextall makes the Kings win Game 7, I will take that.
I just watch the Bally's feed, dude.
It's so glitchy on my TV, and it freezes in the middle of the game. I can deal with that in the regular season to get Alex and Jim, but in the playoffs, I can't be waiting 2 or 3 minutes between being able to watch it because it's glitchy.
Bally's is terrible. It is.
Their app is terrible.
Well, I mean, even I don't know if it's just on the app or if it's on the cable, but the audio, or they delay the video so that as they're calling the game, they're calling the action as it happens. But that's really hard to do. So sometimes you'll hear Alex like call something like a split second before it actually happens, like a goal. Like it actually hasn't gone in the net and he's yelling scores.
Interesting.
Oh, I've never noticed that before. It's usually because my 4-year-old's running around.
It's if you pay attention,
I mean, I think
it's like that.
I think you're assuming too much. Like, what if Alex can just see the future?
That's more plausible.
Yeah, I would say
more plausible.
Yeah,
than it being glitchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of weird to assume that.
The way of the future.
Also,
but he can only see a second ahead.
Yeah,
it's kind of like you got.
Wasn't there like an ABC show like that where like the guy got like the next day's newspaper a day ahead?
Well,
I don't remember.
Yeah, and then he had to like run around trying to like prevent all these disasters from going on.
It's playing God, man.
I agree. Can't do that unless it's beating the Oilers in Game 7.
Well, hey, we got some voicemails.
Voicemails. Oh, this is gonna be fun. We've been asking for voicemails all year. We get them every now and then, but all of a sudden,
we're lined up.
Lined up.
4 after Game 5 and 2 after Game 6.
Wow.
So to set the stage,
And there's
feeling-
text messages too, right?
no, just voicemails.
There was a text message.
I didn't see it then. I'm
I
only
think-
on voice.
I think
can-
from the bottle.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'll go with game 5 voicemails first,
Go for it.
and then you get text. Dennis, you get text message up. Ready?
I'll just
There we
sit here and
go.
look pretty.
Voicemail time! Sorry, that was loud. It's Mikey. It's Tuesday. Game 5's about to start in like 20 minutes. Final score is going to be 3-1 Kings. Calling it right now. James is starting to sound like a stupid Duck fan, and I'm not liking it. But his brother's a Duck fan, right? So it runs in the family.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
That doesn't run in the
He's
family.
been
No.
posing this whole time.
Mental illness.
What?
Suck it, James.
Poser.
Suck it, James.
I know I'm going to forget something, so I'll probably call you guys back in a little bit.
Classic.
Suck it, Jordan.
Classic Mikey.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
I really want Brown to score a goal.
Well,
Like, if anything comes out of this entire series, I would love for Brown to score a goal at home. And
And
Is he like?
I'm starting Kempy Watch.
okay, Kempe watch.
Because I've not seen him.
it's a good call because he scored 2 goals.
Oh, and I'm buying the Lazat jersey.
Ooh.
I said it months ago, but it's like, you can't not have a Lazat jersey at this point.
Can't not. So that means
The
you
kid
need
is
one.
amazing. I
Mhm.
love watching him play hockey.
Okay.
Do they make him bigger
I
than
think he's
medium
gonna
size
be one of
though?
those players that I follow no matter what team he's on. Hopefully he's a lifer, but you never know with this shit.
Extra medium.
I think that's it.
Again.
All right. I'll call you guys back in a little bit.
Hey, at least you know who you are, Mikey.
And yes.
Yeah, we love it.
Yes. He did call back again. Because here we go.
Mikey again. Okay. I remembered one thing. Jordan,
Hi.
Des Bryant caught that ball. I'm with you, Joe. There you guys.
What was that?
That's not funny to anybody else but me. I really appreciate that. It must have slipped that I was a Cowboys fan on a recent episode because several years ago the Cowboys were playing the Green Bay Packers, and there was a huge play that was potentially game changing where Des Bryant caught a ball, but he like caught it weird, and they called it
it's-
a no call.
The catch.
That's
Was
from
another one.
the catch is the 49ers versus
No, I mean, well,
Um,
there's the Cowboys like have like their version. Is this the one like the catch that everybody talks about with Cowboys?
it's a catch. It's a catch that should have happened, essentially. And since then, the NFL has come out and they
Yeah.
said they made a mistake on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is one I'm thinking of. Okay,
No, the catch is the Cowboys, but it's the 49ers making the catch and
okay.
to go to the Super Bowl. No,
Gotcha.
to win the Super Bowl, to go to the Super. I forget.
Doesn't
Anyways,
Hockey
fun fact
podcast.
about that: it's Vin Scully calling that.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Bringing it back to LA. All right, back to hockey. And
All
back
right.
to voicemails.
Is
We
this
got another
another?
one.
Is this another game 5?
This is the same date. Yep.
Okay.
Kempy watch is over. He scored. Just the
Is
way
that
I
it?
like it?
Okay.
5-hole baby. Go Kings!
Tweeners.
Yeah.
So that's a good moment.
Yeah.
Happy to see him come back in. I think I also said I was on Kempe watch.
Makes sense.
Here we go.
Is this
I mean-
still game 5?
Still the same day.
I know I already said it, but Kempy watch is over.
Sounds very calm.
Thank you for your time. Go Kings, go.
Wow. Very nice. Wow. That might be the.
I feel like he was
cleanest
trying to
recorded version.
I feel like he was trying to seduce us a little bit there though.
He was. I mean, he wasn't yelling. He wasn't driving. Like it was the cleanest audio I think he's ever sent us. All right. So then we switched to.
All right, hold on. Well, the text message is also a Game 5 text message.
Okay, go for it.
So we should go do this. So it's hey, it's the water bottle. This is Dustin Brown's water bottle, just to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Kempy came up huge. AA looked good. Dano is looking to eat some pizza with Thousand Oaks sausage soon.
Whoa,
Go Kings,
whoa.
go. And then also, if you're doing fan appearances on the show, the water bottle is going to pop some tops. Just saying.
Nice. I'd like to see that. It's
Okay.
gonna be a fun off season whenever it happens, like after June.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We'll talk about some more stuff. All right. Now we move after Game 6. I know because it's from my phone number. I've been bugging Hannah, one of the singers for the national anthem, Kings season ticket holder, section over from us, to call in for months. And I finally locked her down after the game, at Game 6.
I'm sure it wasn't creepy at all.
No, we locked eyes like
Super
away.
creepy.
Yeah. I'm trying to make it not creepy.
I would like to hear the victim
Failing.
side of the story.
Well, here it goes. You get half drunk Hannah. Here we go.
Oh, damn, Sam. This is Hannah from South Oaks. Yes, that national anthem singer is a Thousand Oaks native. Oh! So, ladies and gentlemen, King Sam, guys, have all of the faith. Game 7, we're going to win this shit in Edmonton. And then we're going to wipe those Oiler tears. And then we're going to bring it back home. And then you're going to hear me sing again. So, send out that positive damn energy. We're going to get this in 7. And then we're coming home, babes. We're coming home.
Wow. A little Axl Rose in that.
Hashtag Edmonton oil spill. Peace out, Kings fans. James out.
God.
Half drunk James, too, huh?
Oh, actually, I blew a .009. We're good.
Is that when you got pulled over?
No, I have my own, so it's totally good. I mean, right? Everybody has their own in their truck, right?
Yeah. Well, because you have to do it to start it, right?
No. There's a difference there. There's a fucking difference, Jordan. You son of a bitch.
Oh man,
You walked right into that one, James.
strolled through a damn meadow.
Hey, I'm
Straight
a
into it.
responsible adult, and I make sure that I never drive while intoxicated. All right. So we got one more. Set the stage. It's a champion.
Uh-oh.
What's up, fellas? Jaden here.
was
Coming
beer
back
crack.
after a very long hiatus to give you guys a brand new segment that
Ooh.
I'd like to call Why You Gotta Bring Up Old Shit? So, there are some stats you guys asked about throughout the season that you guys have probably forgotten by now, but for
Oh
some
my
reason
God.
I kept track of them. So anyway, one of the first stats you guys asked about was the Kings' record versus the Eastern Conference and whether or not that would be the best. Well, in 29 games, the Kings had a 26-3 record.
That's
Good enough for
pretty fucking good.
second best throughout the season.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Another stat you guys asked about was in regards to the Kings playing the same team twice in a row. This happened 5 different times this season, and I forget who, but somebody insinuated that more often than not, the Kings would win the first game and lose the second game.
James.
Well, against Anaheim, they won the first and lost the second.
Fuck.
Against St. Louis, they lost both. Against Arizona, they won both. Against San Jose, they lost both. Ugh, don't tell me about it. And against Seattle, they won the first and lost the second.
Hey!
40% right. Better than 10%.
That's
Let's
Jaden, that's
see, what else do I
40%.
got here? Oh yeah, Shaq is
we said.
apparently a size
That's what I said.
22 to 23. That's fucking ridiculous. And apparently Rick Tocchet has the most Gordie Howe hat tricks, not Brendan Shanahan. I forget who said that or why or when or where, but whatever. I know it was on your show at one point. Anyway, boys, lastly, in regards to the fantasy hockey championship,
There we go.
I won that shit.
Oh,
And you guys had a trial because there was there was some pushback from
Which you didn't even
the
show up
second
to.
place guy. And you guys had a fair trial. You guys reached your verdict and you declared a winner. But then at the end of the show, as you guys were saying bye, James kind of jokingly went, "You're both winners!" Brr, 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 brr. And like, I'm sorry, I just kind of gotta call bullshit on that. Just because in life there's only one winner, and where I'm from, sore losers don't get consolation prizes. So better luck next year, Sean. How's that for aggressively petty? Love you guys, love the Kings, love the podcast. Game 7, baby, go Kings, go!
Yeah, I'm glad you called
I
me out on
believe
that.
I'm gonna go on record and say only James said you're both winners. So
That's what he said. He said that
Yeah.
at the end. James said, "You're both winners."
oh, I thought you. Okay, fair enough.
I was trying to be nice, and I'm not the
You
consolation
just don't want to
prize
piss
guy.
off Sean.
I don't. I like him. So
You still feel bad for calling him Mark.
That's
why.
exactly what it is.
no, he's got good input. Like
He does.
I like what he posts. So
I don't always agree with his takes, but
oh yeah, you see, I commented back on something he put up. He's like,
oh yeah,
"Stop
the
saying
Kobe
Kobe
thing.
on the
Yeah,
power play."
yeah.
He's
You're like,
not
no. With all due respect.
good. I was like, the short answer is no. I won't stop.
Yeah.
Don't stop believing.
I don't always agree with his takes. I agree with a lot of them, but he's always up for a good conversation about it.
Let's
So-
say, yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
some people just say off the wall things, but like
Yeah.
I like how he like writes out his thought process and his fact
Very
pattern. Like,
articulate. Yeah.
And if you challenge him, he will come back with very good reasoning as to why he believes that or whatever it is.
Right.
we're here on the
So-
Kings Row, and we say no follow-up questions.
Yeah. There's well, don't challenge me for shit.
There's a reason for that.
I'm out.
All right. Hannah. That was a good one.
Yeah.
It sounded like she was giving a speech on a podium.
Oh yeah. No, she's a motivational speaker on the show. She's motivating Kings fans to get ready for Game 7. Bring the energy.
Fly to Edmonton.
Yeah. Join me. I'm leaving at 7 tomorrow.
Liar.
You're right. I am. But technically, I've got
And
nothing
mine.
going on, so I could just at noon decide. The
You wouldn't be able to get there in time.
Yeah,
What Jordan looked up flights. It was like 13 hours to get there or something.
It was so they for today or tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, they were offering no direct flights. They were next week, but it was like something I think like a total of 23 hours of travel
Jesus.
for a 3-hour game.
A 3-hour game. Jordan doesn't understand that.
I don't know, man.
It's Gilligan's Island, Dick.
Seeing Edmonton lose to the Kings in their barn,
Yeah,
priceless, right?
get to see
Hey.
beautiful Edmonton.
It's an actual arena with a lot of orange in it. Like they have real fans and they wear orange. It's crazy.
I think that's a dig on some other team. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Mikey. Not a stupid Ducks fan.
Oh, got it.
I wonder
There he
what
is.
did you say to
And
sound like a
Jordan's
stupid
back.
Duck fan?
I was probably talking about Getzloffs. But that's weeks ago.
Yeah, that was weeks ago. And that was, it's Getzloff, man.
It's Getsy.
You
Oh,
gotta
Getsy.
you respect for the rivalry, but you respect the player too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will tell you, I had never heard his nickname as Getsy until about 3 weeks ago when he announced his retirement.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Wow. That's just because he never got talked about before that.
You
Not
missed his
much.
whole fucking career.
Saw half of it.
I need to put that on the button. On Army. I saw Army the other night. Army
Love
was
that
like in the stands last night.
Was he?
Oh yeah, he was just talking to people, like bullshitting with everybody. He always carries around his papers. He's like slapping people with them. It's pretty funny. Bob Miller was up in the aisle. It's his like 59th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
and he's out just talking to people. They had a lot of people out just hamming it up with everybody. So
I love that Bob is still making it to games.
Hey, the atmosphere is nuts. If you haven't been in the crypt for playoffs, you got to get there. Next round, definitely do it.
Calling it now, huh?
Oh. Are you not?
I called Kings in 6, so
I will kick you out of this room. So
I know you will.
But
I'll just go
6
to
is
bed.
closer than 5. So
you will just go.
6 is closer than. It's true.
Oh, now we're doing consolation prizes.
He's just saying that I'm one better.
Oh,
that's essentially 10% right, at least.
no. all get it.
That is your consolation prize. That you're just calling it something different.
No, the consolation prize is you called to win. The games are irrelevant at that point. Does it really matter in the end if we move into round 2? Are we really going to nitpick? No.
Oh, see now it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But if it was the other way around,
yeah, it would definitely matter.
if James called Kings in 7 versus Kings in 5, like we'd never hear the end of it when the Kings move on, right? But yeah,
You are on to me.
yeah, I see through your shit, dude. Been doing this too long. James is gonna fire me from the podcast and find somebody else to host so he can keep playing his games for a while.
As long as they can edit, that's fine.
Yeah, we don't need a host. We just need an editor. Jordan and I can take care of that.
Can you?
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
No.
we can phone
No.
through it.
No.
We got enough intros recorded. We can splice them together.
Just use the Google AI voice or whatever to do it.
We just need an intern. Splice us an intro, clown.
Oh my god.
Wedding crashers.
Yep. Make me a bicycle, clown.
It's good. It's real good.
Yeah. Well, are we just all calling wins, right?
Oh, come
right.
on.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
do we want to get crazy and call final score?
Can it be 10-1 like the Rain got beat last night?
Bring
But
got
but-
beat 10-1.
But we score the 10. Yeah. Yeah.
Ouch.
Also, speaking
Against
of which,
who?
they're playing Colorado's.
God damn it! Colorado's even got to get an AHL team.
Yeah, and then they lost again tonight in overtime, so it's an elimination game. In the next game.
Well, I mean, you can't be too upset about that. We have like half the fucking team.
Right, and Turcotte was out this last game because someone cross-checked him to the head or something like that.
Sweet. Sounds fucking killer.
Sounds Crosby-ish.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's relevant. He was out today.
Or Cassian-ish.
Ooh, that guy sucks.
Did you see someone photoshopped the eggplant
Yep.
emoji into his goal celebration picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did see though that the Kings recalled Matt Vialta.
What?
Yeah.
Is that to emergency backup?
I don't know. Are you allowed to have an emergency backup from your own team? Like,
Well, I mean, I guess it's not
They
emergency backup,
hadn't-
but you can carry. I think you can carry 3 goalies or something. I don't know. You're getting me to talk about format and vague shit. So,
I know. How pumped are you that we like didn't have to worry about the ping pong balls this year?
oh, dude,
Yeah,
I would have gone
Can we
off.
talk about that for a second? We were doing the podcast and found out that they had the draft lottery, and none of us knew it was happening.
Yeah, I've listened to other podcasts, and they said the same thing. I was like, the draft lottery happened today. And it's like, what?
Yeah. How
You don't
funny is it?
say.
We would lead up to it. We had a whole episode about ping pong balls, and
Yeah.
it was crazy.
I like how you guys have morphed into blaming me 100% for that entire episode.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We are
So you know that
1,000%
one.
blaming you 100%.
Yeah, we're selling. I think that episode no longer exists. We've deleted it. You
No, I
can't
think
prove
it's
us
still
wrong.
up. I think it's still up. I wonder
Not
if
in
Mikey's gotten to it yet.
Not in 10 seconds. Yeah, so that happened. That was crazy. Hey, did you hear on all the Kings men? I'm kind of proud of this. We didn't talk about this last week. We did a post game show, or no? Yeah, that was after Game 4.
Mm-hmm.
And how about this? So Jesse Cohen's theory on once a player leaves the team, they no longer exist. And
Yeah.
I immediately saw the window of opportunity
Oh yeah.
to say, what about Dwight King? And he said, yeah, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yep.
That was my total redemption.
I saw that coming a mile away when I was listening to that.
Dwight King. So as soon as he said it, I'm like, oh, I got you now.
Doesn't
So-
exist.
So that official feud over Dwight King is done.
We'll see if he still believes that.
I think
I mean, you do have him. Like, hey, it's recorded. It's out there. It's on the internet. It doesn't ever go
And
away.
you didn't put a guitar riff over it.
Yeah.
and you could have edited out and you didn't.
Yeah. So yeah, Dwight King doesn't exist.
I
so
do
you can
think
stop
that
talking about him.
he opened up that podcast with an intro saying it was 4 a.m. So probably didn't.
It wasn't for him. It was 11 something.
No, I know, but he was
Oh,
was
when he was
editing.
editing. He was
Yeah.
editing late. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did it same night.
He was very. You could hear he was very tired.
Yeah.
No,
I
that
know
was a
that
fun
pain.
time. Had a
I
lot of
know
people
that
on
pain.
there. Those kind of formats are just fun. I mean, they're not meant to be clean.
Oh, it was,
Um,
dude. It was honestly the best podcast I've heard from him in a very long time. Just because it was so fun. Not that the other stuff is not good. It's just because there was so much. It was fun to listen to. And how many times do you say you have fun listening to a podcast?
Oh,
I mean, besides us, of course.
every time I
Wow.
listen to us, yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I thought you guys were in sales.
I am. I don't know what this guy's talking about. I do not endorse anything Dennis is saying. Well, okay, so we're going on to Game 7 tomorrow. We'll have this out soon-ish.
Before midnight.
So tomorrow.
Whoa.
Yeah, we need
As long
it
as
soon.
Jordan hits send on the email.
Listen, you fuck up one time.
A week.
You guys are
I'm just
dicks.
saying it's not the first time.
All right, let's get these files over to Dennis. Dennis, take us
James
out
has
here.
done it too.
All right. Are we-
Quick news. No Arvidsson for the rest of the series.
yeah, I'm a little bummed about that.
Same.
Broken
Imagine
foot.
the series if we had Arvidsson and Doughty.
Kings in 3.
Yeah. I just gotta say we need Setcher to score the first goal tomorrow because I believe the Kings are undefeated in the playoffs when Setcher scores a goal.
Okay. I'll take that.
Useless stat of the week.
By Dennis Wilson.
Yep. All right. Be sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram at Kings Run Pod, and be sure to subscribe to the show wherever you listen to podcasts. We don't have Spotify reviews. No one's left us a review on Spotify. I realized that today. Leave us a Spotify review.
You can leave reviews on Spotify?
You can for podcasts.
Holy smokes.
You need to do it. I mean, I think that might actually get Arnold out of retirement.
They might get Arnold out of retirement.
Dennis will do a cameo for you.
Listen.
So leave us a voicemail or send us a text at 562-317-0087.
I
And
think
I
we proved we play him.
dare you to be better than Hannah.
Ooh.
I dare you.
Maybe that's going a little too overboard because that's too intimidating.
Her energy
know?
is
Yeah.
Yeah,
infectious.
maybe. Yeah.
And how about and by the way, how about Jordan's? I didn't hear really a comment on Jaden's new segment of why you got to bring up bullshit.
I like it a lot. I think it should be a reoccurring segment.
Jaden, you didn't give me a heads up. We talked about this at the game, and I was going to do you a little intro to it.
Well, you got your work cut out
I
for you.
didn't do it. I'll do it for next week.
There you go.
I swear to God, if you use that same music, I quit.
That's all it takes. Shit, I wish I still had it on the board.
And I'm out.
it's burned in my head. I still know it. It's terrible. Stop it. All right, check out the hockeypodcast.com. Yeah, there's other good podcasts. Go listen to them.
Hockey Royalty. Good podcast.
Good podcast.
Yeah, I back to the voicemails. Sorry. When we win this game, I want so many drunken voicemails. So
Yeah.
many from everybody.
I dare you.
All y'all's.
All the drunken voicemails.
Yes.
Who can
All
be the
drunken voicemails.
drunkest?
All the drunken voicemails.
And I'll leave one.
Ooh.
Good luck to you.
Good luck. All right, big game. Let's win this.
Mm-hmm.
For James Whitlock, Jordan Heckman, I'm Dennis Wilson saying, Go,
Go,
Kings,
Kings,
go!
go!
Go,
Go,
Kings,
Kings,
go!
go! Go,
Kings,
Kings,
go!
Go! Not bad, Jordan.
Nailed it.
So much better in studio.
It is, though. 100%.
James has COVID, so I can't come, though.
Ah, fuck. What does him having COVID have to do with your ejaculation?
Yeah, and who's going to clean it up? I mean, not me.
I mean, usually when I finish, you don't have to clean it up, James.
Oh, because
Wow.
Jordan got it. In your mouth. All right.
Files, motherfuckers. God, that diplomatic